child with special needs, and it's very difficult. And I was very fortunate to find the Arc because, like I said, you're putting your child with similar age children who have disabilities, same or different, and they're all working together. And then you have a group of ladies and husbands and wives who can meet in the other room privately and discuss matters that are going on, how this approach is working, what your therapist said, things like that, different techniques that work for them.
There's really no words. As a parent, you're overwhelmed finding out your kids have things that they need to address that are difficult for them, and as a mom. So finding a place like this is priceless, not just for my kids, but for me.
So I think you have to look at the long-term goal, and pretty much it is frustrating day to day, but he has made so much improvement that you have to think about where he was back in December or January when I first called the ladies in early intervention, and how he is now in the summer, even 6-7 months later. He is communicating.
They don't just take care of your kids, they provide you with so much information on things that are great for you to work with. So while it benefited my sons tremendously, it also benefited me. I met other moms who could totally relate to that feeling of not having a cookie cutter kid who needed a little something extra.
The group here at the Arc, I think it's very comforting, nurturing group. I think the ladies have a lot to offer.
I just think that these teachers are truly a gift. They are amazing, they're warm, they're knowledgeable. When I first started here, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna really talk in group therapy. I'm gonna kind of be like shy and I'll just sit there. And within the first meeting, I felt so comfortable and just relieved that there was other moms who could relate to the position I was in, and we were able to just talk easily together, and you form a rapport with them. And to me, this place has just been really priceless for me. They're amazing in there. That's all I can say. They really are.
And love Camp Rainbow.
Camp Rainbow is a godsend. It has provided an environment for my son to express himself, to enjoy himself, to be safe, and he's happy. And for my family, that's everything.
I would just like to say that we're so grateful, because it's an amazing opportunity. And this camp, and they weren't as loving and fabulous with him every day, we wouldn't be here.
I think this is the 3rd or 4th year that Fabrizio is coming to camp, and he loves it. As soon as the camp ends, finished, he said, Mommy, when it's summer again, I want to go to my summer camp again.
Camp Rainbow has helped him so much socially that he feels more comfortable around everybody. He's a more confident person, and by far, he's a happier person.
I'm excited that I got into this because I didn't know what to do all day if I was home doing nothing. So I was thinking, actually going to camp.
We do swimming, we do art, we do music, we do transition, and we do gym. All of the activities are very fun.
The Arc has been there through it all for us. And of course, as he has grown, our needs have changed. And so what he needed as a 2, 3, and 4-year-old are very different than his needs now as an adult. And it's just been such a blessing for us to be able to turn to the Arc, who's been steady and a rock there. No matter what our needs have changed, we've been able to go to the Arc, and they've been responsive and been able to support us.
For us, the professionals at the Arc have been very caring and concerned and very involved with Maureen. And we could see that from the change in her behavior. It's more positive because she's able to accomplish these things without as much assistance.
tell you, it's been a long time that my son has been here, and literally this particular place changed my son's life, changed me and my wife's life. And believe it or not, he's been working ShopRite for 16 years now, and I couldn't even dream that he would last a day or two. But he improved, and all this improvement happened because he'd be able to come over here, he'd be able to socialize more, understand the right from wrong, and literally he's 35 years old now, and I tell you, he improved immensely.
I work in the front desk, answer the phones, stuffing envelopes. Thanks to the ARC people, job coaches, they helped me out. So now I got this job.
Previous to coming to the group home, Brian would have a job for a month and quit, have another job for a month and quit. And he would just keep going through jobs and not be able to keep one. If he had an argument with somebody at the job, he would just walk out. And he's been at the same job now for about 6 years. The support that the crew labor gives him is really everything he needs.
My son Thomas is 38 years old. We see great strides in his behavior. Since he's lived in this home, my husband and I feel he has really matured. From day one, Thomas would say things like, "I'm a homeowner," because they told him that. They helped him. They were so wonderful in helping him move out and the transition. And many of the things that I have said to the people in this house, oh, don't take Thomas to the movies. He doesn't like the movies. He doesn't like sitting in the dark. They tell me he went to the movies, he loved it. So we're constantly being surprised by him.
I have a single bedroom apartment, and well, with the staff, of course I go grocery shopping, I go to doctor's appointments, but I still have free time to myself where I just, go out and interact with the community.
When I get home, I relax, I do my laundry, I cook.
The best news I got is when I called her up to invite her out for dinner one night, and we couldn't pick a date that week because she was too busy. She was going out to dinner with her friends, her housemates. One night she had to cook, so she more or less told me, she goes, "We're gonna have to make it next week."
Anyway, he moved into his own apartment in Lodi, and from that point on, everything just soared. And I think the biggest thing that I can say today, 6 years later, okay, is peace of mind, okay? Knowing that if something happens to me, he's going to be taken care of, and that's the biggest thing for the peace of mind that I can say. And I love him dearly.